Now you see the folks on the boat and getting on the boat right there? Those are actually tourists in their native habitat. You guys can guess, you understand that, right? You can tell that they're tourists because they're usually eating. And tourists, if you ever feed them, they never go home. I'm guessing. I'm so glad to see everybody back. It's been a long drive spell this last year. This is the lagoon.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool.
It's like a flat wall instead of a full building. The reason being the next hospital was built on an acute angle on the Navarro Street corner. That hospital opened in 1930. It was the first children's hospital in Texas, one of the first in the nation.
It's an optical illusion. Yeah, no, it's not. It's an actual building.
Air conditioning. The hospital is just around COVID. My friend, if you're ever fortunate enough to stay on the Hyatt Regency in a room overlooking the river, seriously consider Cove Square. The place with retail, taverns, and restaurants. It's also the place where my Dutch friends, Drake and Miller, come this time of day to get something to eat.
What do you think of the apartment?
Doesn't matter where they're seated, they always order peanut butter. Even though I told them you can get Mexican food, or Cajun food, or Mexican food, or Italian food, or Mexican food, or Texas barbecue, or Mexican food, all available. It's all delicious. How come you always order peanut butter? Well, Drake looked at me and he said, well, Mitch, we always get peanut butter because Ducks already have their own crackers. That's the first, but I promise not the worst, folks. To come under the historic Commerce Street Bridge, on our right is Casa Rio. In 1946, they were the first to offer riverside dining. The from which Casa Rio is expanded is here on our right. Point that building out because it actually stands on land that's part of a 1777 land grant to the King of Spain. You can go into that part of the restaurant. It's a very nice feel. Still see many of the original architectural wonders from that Spanish colonial building. As San Antonio is preparing for the 1960 exercising location, 100 shops over 4 floors, 20 or so restaurants, 2 movie theaters, one of which the AMC Theater has reopened. I am so stoked. I'm ready to go get a big cup of popcorn, a frozen Coca-Cola, then go in and sleep through the movie I overpaid not to see. Such are the things I missed during the pandemic. As we're in the lagoon over to San Antonio de Padua, we've been known as San Antonio ever since. Start to finish. The first modular building in the history of the world, and according to the Guinness Book of World Records, the largest building built in a short amount of time. The HP Zachary Company managed to get that building open on April 1st, 1968. The World Fair Eagle, whose cornerstone was laid in 1738. To our port, or left side, 402. That was by design, and that the builders expected their future to be as bright as the past they left behind. Well, we know the end of that story. They went bankrupt, lost the building, the rest of their fortune in a tax auction.